Welcome to J Sports, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press that post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. So, this is a video on the Golden Knights and how terrible and of a team they are. They are. And I've been angry since I would say 2020 at Vegas management. I've always been kind of mad. They've given away trades like, remember when they gave up Nick Suzuki? And, Nick Suzuki became one of the best first line players, one of the best young talents in the league. And then he beat Las Vegas as payback in the 2021 playoffs. Remember that with the Montreal Canadiens? I remember that. And then remember they had that trade where, you had Nikita Gusev, and that really didn't work. And, whether he was built for the NHL or not, it was just like, they saw that as a healthy scratch. They saw, they gave up Marc-Andre Fleury. Marc-Andre Fleury. Remember I used to do that? Well, I used to do that on my other channel. And, there was this big thing of, oh my God, they traded, their best franchise guy. And there was another player, I forget his name, but they made him their centerpiece of their inaugural season. They said, oh my God, this is so great. You're going to be our guy. And then, hey, by the way, once the season started, they were like, by the way, thanks for uprooting your life for us. You go back to the minors, have fun. We don't need you because obviously we're doing great this season. And Vegas didn't think they would do well in the season. It was a bunch of misfits. Nobody wanted Marchie. Nobody wanted David Perron. Nobody wanted Nate Schmidt and Derek England and James Neal. Nobody wanted William Karlsson. Nobody wanted all these guys. Nobody wanted them, remember? Riley Smith. Nobody wanted them. They were the misfits for a reason. So they come in, they outsmart every single general manager in the goddamn league. In the expansion draft. And then they come here, and so they think, oh my God, we had an amazing season. We made it to the Stanley Cup playoffs. We lost to Washington because they used a cross-crease pass on us. And we couldn't dare go after them. I mean, we're Vegas and we suck. So all we need to do is add these couple pieces, these 2 or 3, and we'll be fine, right? Like that's all we need to do. And a lot of people would think, yeah, that's all that they need to do, right? Well, not really. Because this just becomes even worse. Because now what they do is they start making questionable deal after questionable deal after questionable deal. They get Mark Stone, they get Max Pacioretty, they get Martinez has been here for forever. They get Peyton Krebs, one of my favorite players ever. They get Erik Haula, and then they give up Erik Haula. And by the way they gave up Erik Haula was, hey, come to the arena. We'll act like you're still a team member. Your pass is not going to work anymore. Your key card. And then, oh, by the way, we gave you up. But we didn't want to tell you because we're assholes. And we don't have the heart or the balls to tell you. That's essentially what happened to Erik Haula. And what happened to a lot of these guys. So then, I'm not even going over half the other shit that's happened. They gave up Ryan Reeves because, Coach DeBoer don't even want him. And then they give up Coach Pete DeBoer for Coach Cassidy, Bruce Cassidy from the Boston Bruins. And then Ryan Reeves goes to the playoffs with Coach Gerard Gallant, who they said, we got to get rid of Gallant because he's not doing it, so we got to get another coach that's not doing it. And Pete DeBoer, who's a failure of a coach, who the San Jose Sharks got rid of because he's a failure of a coach. So let's bring him in. And so then you're thinking, right? Okay, well now we have a big problem where Vegas, you've got other kinds of goals. You got all these things. They're getting rid of their trades. They are essentially they're getting rid of their prospects. Everyone thought they were going to hoard them like candy. Oh, it's Vegas. They're really going to play their cards, right? Get it? And they're going to really hoard their damn things. No, they're giving them away like it's Halloween. Free candy for everybody. Free candy in July. Free candy in July. That's what happened. So now we get to these trades here where, you know, then they say, oh my God, we're too much over the cap. Too much over the cap. We gotta stop this. And, you know I said Marc-Andre Fleury, but they got rid of Marc-Andre Fleury because, oh my God, he's $7 million. We can't afford that. We're Vegas. We can't afford that. How many times did they say that? Oh, we can't afford that. We can't afford that. So they give him up for Mikhail Ackerman, I think his name was. And then they bought him out, and then they bought out Fleury's contract. They did whatever. And then they gave Hacker Raymond. They gave him up. A minor leaguer, they gave him up. So literally, you trade him to Chicago, you trade him to the Blackhawks for absolutely nothing. By the way, it's been a year now. You give up the face of your franchise. You backstab him by telling him on Twitter, by the way. He finds out on Twitter. You have no good excuse to let him go except, oh, cap. Then you pick up Dadonov. You pick up Evgeny Dadonov from Ottawa. You pick up... You get rid of Nick Holden. You bring up Brett Howden for Cody Glass. To trade Cody Glass. Then you have Evgeny Dadonov, who becomes one of the best goal scorers for the Vegas Golden Knights. About 25 goals he scored. And then, of course, you have the freaking trade deadline, which I know I didn't report on. I've been a little busy this year. What happens at the trade deadline? Well, at the trade deadline, they say, oh, we're going to give up Evgeny Dadonov. Well, they give him up to the Anaheim Ducks. And we're like, oh, okay, he's a Duck. I guess he's a Duck. Well, he has that no trade clause. Where he's like, these are the 10 teams I don't want to be freaking traded to. And all of a sudden, Vegas goes, no, you don't. We don't have that. Ottawa says, yeah, it's null and void. It goes to the league office. The league office says, no, it's not null and void. It is there. Okay, it's happening. Like, he does have a no trade clause, and it's to Anaheim is one of the teams he does not want to be on. And then, of course, Vegas brings him on. They have no choice. The hockey guy said, well, to Vegas' credit, they brought him back. Yeah, by force, they needed him. And how awkward is it now being in Vegas and your management, hey, Evgeny, hey, Dad. That's what they called him. I was just going over some videos I did for the channel, and Evgeny Dadonov saved the day so many times for Vegas, like especially against Dallas and even St. Louis for the Blues, against the Blues. And it's just like, that's the guy that we're going to give up. So he gets traded. And then there's a big thing that comes out today. Yesterday, Wednesday, basically. So all of a sudden, first off, another trade happens. They get Jack Eichel. And who did they have to give up for Jack Eichel? They had to give up Alex Tuch, who's like 25, 30 goals a year type of goal scorer, and Peyton Krebs. So Alex Tuch, they gave him up to Buffalo, and everyone was thinking, oh my God, Vegas lost that trade. Yeah, but I don't know, Alex Tuch, and I was saying, oh my God, Alex Tuch is our best dude. What the F are you doing? And then you go to Buffalo, and you put him in Buffalo, and he gets over that injury, and boom, Alex Tuch is one of the best in Buffalo. He's one of the best forwards, and he's doing incredibly well. Some of the best work he's ever done. And then you get Peyton Krebs, who's absolutely killing it. Remember that game with him? It's Jack Eichel around the pole, and boom, Peyton Krebs scores that goal against Jack Eichel, who couldn't stop it. Now, there's a problem with Jack Eichel. Yes, he's one of the best center players in the league. He adds depth to the Vegas lineup. Oh boy, so what's the problem? Well, you have the problem of he's $10 million. So, hold on, Jason. You just said, hold on. You said that they were worried about a $7 million cap hit with Marc-Andre Fleury. They had to get rid of him because of the cap. And so why are you worried? Why are they getting Jack Eichel? Well, a lot of people could say, oh, well, we need to fix the depth in Vegas. Yeah. Absolutely. We also didn't need to get rid of the best goal scorer we had in Alex Tuck, one of the best, because Martinez was still out because he got that skate to the face, and he was signed to that $5.25 million. That's incredible. And so now Vegas is over the cap, and they're putting players like Mark Stone and Riley Smith and William Karlsson and Pacioretty and all these guys on LTIR. And you know what's funny is, they still didn't make the playoffs. And then another problem is they kept bringing guys back, even Leonard, bringing them back when their injuries weren't even ready. They weren't even done. They weren't even healthy. And they said, come back in. And then you have, now I'll get to it, the news of today, which is Max Pacioretty has now gone into the Hurricanes, the Carolina Hurricanes, along with Dylan Coghlan. So look, I loved Dylan Coghlan. I just love Dylan Coghlan. He was one of my favorites. But Max Pacioretty, he's my sister's favorite, and I love Pacioretty myself. He's now gone. Now when he's healthy, he's pushing and hitting on 30, knocking on the door of 30 to 40 goals. He had he had played 39 games, 19 goals, 18 points, 18 assists, 17 points, or something like that. Listen, he was hurt. He was, absolutely. He missed half the season. You could say that, yes. However, this is a guy that you traded for. This is a guy that you said, oh my God, we're going to do great with him. This is a guy that... And you give up one of the best goal scorers, and they said, well, we're 10% over the cap hit. It was like $2,157,000 and some change over the cap. And you're thinking, okay, this is still a goddamn awful trade. And then now you're looking at, okay, well, Cap Friendly hasn't recorded this trade. So now what's going to happen to guys like Riley Smith? You still got him. You still got William Karlsson. You still got Haig, Raw, and Kolesar. Well, Haig's going to get paid. Raw, I'm pretty sure they're going to keep him. And I'm pretty sure they're going to keep Keegan Kolesar. The problem is, what's going to happen with Riley Smith? Riley Smith is owed $5 million a year. They said he was promised of another 3 years, $5 million per year. Smith is in his 30s, so you're thinking, I don't know, and he's slow, and he's this, and he's that. But they're so far above the cap space, they can't even make those kinds of deals. I don't know if they've got guys coming back, and that they've agreed to come back, and yet Vegas can't even pay them. They can't even pay them. They can't. So, look, the hockey guy, Melanie, I think her name is Martinez, not her. She's another hockey reporter, ESPN, and even me, we're thinking it's either Karlsson or Smith that's gone. Those are the guys that are next, period. And you've got this other problem where, look, those other guys I mentioned, Raw, Haig, Kolesar, those are RFAs. You're not going. Those are restricted free agents. And I mean, you're just not going to give them up. However, here's the other problem. At least I don't think you will. It's Vegas. You never know. Here's the other problem, right? The other problem is the players that are going to be looking to sign in the National Hockey League or sign into another team of the NHL, because they're probably on a team, are going to be saying they're going to be given a proposal. All right, you got 5 years, 5, 6, let's say 5 years with the Vegas Golden Knights, or 5 years with the New York Rangers. Who are you going to pick? Well, if I'm a player, I'm going to go, well, let's look at Vegas over its 5-year existence almost 5 years. Every time you sign, if I sign in New York, I'm probably going to play for 5 years in New York. If I sign for 5 years in Vegas, I'm probably only going to play for 1.5 at the most, maybe 2 if you're pushing it. And there comes a problem, or hey, you get to play for the Kings or you get to play for Vegas. So 3 years with Vegas, 3 years with LA. Well, in LA, I'm probably going to play those 3 years. In Vegas, I'm probably gone after 6 months or a year. 6 months or a year, and then I'm out. And this creates a problem because a lot of players, they're tired of moving. They're tired. Vegas, you could be told, hey, welcome, we want you, this, that. By the way, pack your bags, you're out. Well, you know, now you've got a big, huge problem, right? Where guys, look, I want my kids to settle. I want to buy a house. I want to settle. I want to enroll my kids in school. And I want my wife to settle. My wife. Well, now your wife can't settle. Your kids can't go to school because by the time you sign the papers for your kids to go to school and your wife changes her address and all that, guess what? Now, it's time to go. Because now Vegas gave you up. That's the huge problem. So now, 3 years ago, people would have said, oh, like the attitude now is, okay, well, Vegas, that's probably on my no trade clause. I don't want to go to Vegas but I don't even have time to unpack my bags. I'm already going to be out, so why the f would I go there, right? The attitude 3 years ago would have been, are you fucking crazy? Why would you not go to Vegas? What? 2019, you would have gotten that response. 2021, oh, are you sure about Vegas? 2022, you're like, yeah, you really don't want to go to Vegas. and it's just like, whoa. That's where Vegas has come to now. That's what it's come to. I don't know how Vegas' new coach is going to be the best coach if he's got nothing to play with. He's got nothing to use. He's got nothing to strategize with. Nothing to strategize with. So, you know, and someone made a comment. It's just like Vegas is really doing Vegas. They're really doing it. Hey, we'll pay you, you know, we'll do blackjack or hey, I'll remortgage my house. It's fine. I'll get it back. Hey, I'll risk my family's income. That's fine. And then the trade that they got, by the way, this is how they lose the trades because they're fucking stupid. Vegas management is. They literally traded Pacioretty and Coghlan for nothing. Literally for future considerations. Future considerations, my fucking ass cheeks. What are future considerations? It's basically where I make a deal and I say, listen, I've got a couple guys. I'll give you these guys. I won't tell you what I want here right now. But hey, I'll talk to you after the playoffs or I'll tell you what I want later. Could be at the trade deadline. Could be free agency signing. Could be UFA signings. Could be playoffs. Could be the draft. Could be anything. Could be any time, anywhere. I might call you and say, hey, I want this guy. That's what they got. They get rid of Evgeny Dadonov, and then they get Shane Weber, who is not even close to being ready to play for the next year. Oh, yay! We got something, ladies and gentlemen. More cap space. Yay. Oh, but we're still under the cap space, so we got to get rid of one of the best players in the league. Okay. All right, Vegas. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Just the worst team in the National Hockey League. If you're Vancouver, if you're Edmonton, if you're LA, you're probably thinking, holy hell, maybe I'll add Gaudreau here. Maybe I'll add, this guy. I'll add that guy. And all of a sudden, Vegas is like 5th, 6th, 8th in the division. And they won't even make a lot of people say, oh, Vegas is still going to make the playoffs. There's no way. No way Vegas makes the playoffs. I'm saying it right here, right now. This is being filmed on July 13th, 2022. Vegas will not be in the playoffs. If they are, round 1, out. Round 2 at the latest. But right now, this is my prediction. And if anyone wants to look back at it, let me know. Because Vegas will not be in the fucking playoffs. Not with these kinds of stupid-ass moves. Dumbass management. I told my dad, I said, Dad, I might just get rid of my Knights jerseys and patches, and I might go shopping for some LA gear. I'm deadly serious. I might actually give up on the Vegas Golden Knights. It might be time. I feel let down. This team, my dad said, oh, well, Jay, they all do this. Yeah, no. Vegas is absolutely reckless and stupid with their decisions. It's not strategic. Oh, well, we want to try and win the Stanley Cup in the next 5 years. Yeah, well, after the first time, y'all don't know how to fucking manage a goddamn team. You suck ass. So that's it. Max Pacioretty's out. Dylan Coghlan's out. Evgeny Dadonov's out. Probably William Karlsson or Smith are next. You know what? I said it last year. Fold the fucking team. Fold them. Fold the team. Fold them. I'll support LA again. I don't mind. Fold the team. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. So, anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the Golden Knights management and how stupid they are, or if you agree with them. You're a chump, but hey, let me know. I'd love to have a discussion. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these angry videos. And make sure you check out our PayPal link. This is how we support the channel. This is how we do what we do. And I would appreciate your support. All right, thanks.